When last did you service your vehicle? We all know that it is the most painful day of one's life. Organise Ubers, get partners to drop you off or pick you up, make sure that it's there on time, usually 7 o'clock when they request it, only to be able to collect it right late in the afternoon. I had to get my vehicle serviced late last year, and it was one of the major services, 90,000k service. So being in the industry, I was curious and I decided that I would put it out to multiple dealers. My vehicle's out of warranty, so I'm able to service with a non-franchise dealer. So I went to 3 franchise dealers and a non-franchise dealer. I could not believe the variance in the price that was obtained. It was a 35% variance, anywhere from 10,000 Rand down to 6,500 Rand. And the interesting part for me, having been in the industry, was to be able to see all the different parts that were quoted for the same service. And then, of course, how it was quoted. I received a hand-jotted down quote as well as system-generated quotes. Fortunately for me, I have the ability to actually engage with some of the dealers, and one of the dealers that quoted was one of our dealers, and I chatted through this with him and ended up servicing my vehicle there. For a couple of reasons. One, the professionalism with which they delivered. Second of all, their pricing, being a franchise dealer, was the most competitive, marginally above the non-franchised dealer. It brought home to me something that's so critical when quoting customers. It's to sell the service. It's always a reminder that, you know, we don't have to service at an individual dealer. We have choice, especially out of warranty. Sell the quote, make sure that the customer actually understands what is in the quote and is not in the quote, and being able to see the value in generating in the price that you're paying, specifically in the franchise dealer. Another thing that was interesting was that the labor rates in a franchise dealer were lower than that of the non-franchise dealer. The hours were quite variable. The third thing is constantly test the market on your pricing and make sure that not only if you're not only delivering the lowest price, but making sure that the customer service that goes along with it is really key to that process. We all know that it's not about the price comparison, it's also about convenience. So then also being able to offer that additional element of convenience. And for me, that was dropping off my vehicle in a local spot and being able to collect it at a slightly earlier time. One additional thing which our dealer does really well is that they remind me of my service. My vehicle always comes up with an exclamation mark and a triangle. However, it is quite a painful process to have to phone the dealer and make a booking, and it's usually 10 o'clock at night when I remember that I need my service. As dealerships, what is the most important part to make sure your customer retention is at a high level? We all know that the market is open and customers are driving their vehicles for longer. So how are you getting it right and getting the customers to come back to you? And what does your quoting process look like, and how are you following up on those quoting processes? I'd love to hear some more of that detail from you guys. Thanks.